Hello, and welcome to this morning's morning movement and meditation. So happy to have you here. My name is Tanya, and I'm from Yoga by Tanya. Have a YouTube channel by that name and a website, and I'm so happy to have you here. So for this morning's practice, it's always good practice to have a couple of yoga blocks. If you don't have a yoga block, that's fine, no worries. You can always substitute or just leave it out. You don't need a mat, but if you have one, it's very handy. So let's go ahead and get started. Today, we are just going to start in a simple seated position. And when you get to your seat, maybe just begin to rock or add some movement here, just finding your sit bones underneath you and then grounding down through the sit bones, lengthening through the spine and the crown of the head. Arms and hands are relaxed. Closing your eyes and connecting to your breath. Noticing the rhythm of your breath. And beginning to naturally deepen the breath. Feeling the sensations of the movement, the waves of the breath. Letting the rest of the body be led by the breath. And as you exhale, seeing if you can soften or release any areas of gripping or tension. The breath is smooth. The breath is spacious. The breath is calm. The breath is continuous. And the breath is deep. Again, just allowing any areas of gripping or tension to go. Just let that go. Good. And then gently blinking the eyes open. Inhale, reach the palms towards the ceiling. And exhale, gently hinge at the hips into a forward fold. So maybe for this first forward fold, we're just planting our palms to the mat or floor, grounding your sit bones, lengthening through your spine. So my torso is just at an angle here. Really lengthening through the spine as you ground down. Shoulders move away from the ears. And then maybe just let the chest and the head be heavy. A little rounding in the lower back. Staying out of your full range of motion here. So if you're in your full range, just back out just a little bit. Letting this be organic, especially in these first movements in your morning. Deep, full in breath. Smooth, easy exhale. Then from here, you're either going to roll over your knees or just come to the side. We're moving to tabletop. So when you get to tabletop, big starfish hands here. Knees are hip width apart, and it's helpful here to stack your knees over your hips over your knees rather. And you're just going to begin to sway your hips from side to side. Deep, full in breath through the nose. And a smooth, easy exhale through the nose. Continue that breath through your nose. And the exhale follows through the nose. And then just begin to add some movement in your chest. So we're doing this jump rope motion with your chest or circles with the chest, however you want to think about it. And then reversing and going in the opposite direction with the chest. Kind of working the shoulders and the upper back. Good, and then just coming to a neutral spine here, shifting your hips back towards your heels, coming into a child's variation. You're going to keep your chest and head lifted. And then rounding through the spine, coming to tabletop, dropping your belly, heart and gaze move forward to cow. Exhale, round through the spine as you push your hips back towards your heels. Head and chest stays lifted. And then rounding through the spine, coming back to tabletop. Drop your belly, heart and gaze move forward, cow. A couple more of these on your own. Being sure to over exaggerate this movement. Deep, full in breath through the nose. And then smooth, easy exhales. Letting this movement be a little bit meditative. And then after your last cow, just coming back to a neutral spine. So take a moment here, really press the mat away to cat. Head is heavy. And then coming back to a neutral spine, we're going to inhale our left arm up towards the ceiling, maybe look up. Then exhale, thread the needle. Bring that arm underneath the body, shoulder comes to the mat. Inhale, reach that left arm up towards the ceiling. And exhale again, thread the needle. Arm comes underneath your body, shoulder and cheek come to the mat. Inhale, lift up, reach those fingers towards the ceiling. And exhale, thread the needle. Right arm can stay where it's at, or you can walk it to the top of the mat. Exhale, plant your right palm down to the mat, press the mat away, reach those left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Then exhale back to table. Drop your belly to cow. Round the spine to cat. Coming to a neutral spine. Again, you're going to shift your weight into your left hand, or reach those right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Then exhale, bring that arm all the way underneath the body. Shoulder and cheek come to the mat. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, thread the needle. On your next inhale, press the mat away, lift all the way up, reach those right fingertips towards the ceiling. Then exhale, last one, thread the needle. Left palm can stay where it's at, or you can reach that arm towards the top of the mat. Placing the left palm by your cheek, press the mat away, reach those right fingertips up towards the ceiling. And then coming back to your table, drop your belly to cow, round your spine to cat. Good, coming to a neutral spine, tucking your toes, lifting your hips to your down dog. And just begin to pedal your feet, shift your hips from side to side. Good, and then stepping the left foot forward, drop the right knee back, and then just begin to shift forward and back here in your low lunge. This is a good place for blocks. If you have blocks or any sort of books or something just to elevate you away from the mat, just to give you a little bit more space to move these joints, the hip, knee, and ankle joint. And then on your next exhale, you're just going to shift back into your half splits. But let it be a gentle half split. So keep this left knee bent. You can also bring your blocks back with you. So you're just gently asking the leg to move. You've probably been sleeping all night, or maybe this is your first movement of the day or in a while. And then bending in into the left knee, coming back to your low lunge. You can plant your right palm to a block or just the mat. Reach those left fingertips up towards the ceiling, twisting the chest towards the knee. Then exhale, plant your palms to the mat. Step the left knee back to table. Drop your belly to cow. Round the spine to cat. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to your down dog. Maybe add some movement here in your down dog. Deep pull in breath. Smooth, easy exhales. Take a deep pull in breath. And as you exhale, gently step that right foot forward and drop the left knee down. And again, just begin to shift back and forth. Not only are we moving the synovial fluid around in the joints, we're also lengthening and shortening our hamstring and our left quad and right quad too. So breathing. Again, maybe staying out of your full range of motion, keeping just a nice little bend in the knee. No need to go into your full range of motion. Good, and then we're just gonna shift back to our half splits. Maybe keep a nice little bend in that knee and bring your blocks with you. It's nice to lengthen up through the spine. You play with hinging forward. And you can keep this dynamic, so you can add some movement here. Doesn't have to be static. Deepening the breath. Noticing your breath, anchoring to your breath. Good, and then bending into your right knee. Planting the left palm to the mat or a block, and then just reach those right fingertips up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, plant your palm to the mat. Step your knee back to table. Drop your belly cow. Round the spine to cat. Tuck your toes, lift your hips to your down dog. Take a deep, full in breath. Stay for the exhale. And then stepping the right foot forward, quarter turn to the long edge of your mat. So peek down at your feet, bring your toes so that they're even, they're in the same line. You may notice that one foot is back a little bit than the other, just even them up. And then inhale, lift all the way up into a 5-pointed star. Maybe come into a gentle back bend. Then exhale your palms to your heart center. Good, taking a deep, full in breath. Stay for the exhale. Turn your toes so they point to the corner edges of the mat and bend into your knee, coming into goddess. Then straighten the legs back up into a wide legged. You get what I'm saying. Just bend and straighten your knees here. You can use your arms here. Bring the arms in front of you, crossing the wrists, then reaching up. And then bending the knees, coming in to your goddess, cactus the arms. And if you need to add a little bit of movement here, go ahead and do that. Good, and then we're just gonna bring our right forearm to our right thigh, reach the left fingertips over the body, coming into a side body stretch. Inhale back up to center, then exhale to the left. Inhale to center, exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Last one, exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Bring the arms in front of you, wrists cross, straighten the legs, reach up into this 5-pointed star. Exhale your palms to your heart center. And then go ahead and forward fold. Turning the toes so they point to the long edge of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Good, plant your left palm to the mat, reach those right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release the right palm down, reach the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release down, and then we're just gonna gently bend our knees and come to a seated position. So this is a good place if you have a pillow, a bolster, or a blanket. I'm just gonna come into a little meditation at the end of our practice just to start our day right. You know, you can always sit in a chair if that feels more comfortable. So again, just grounding your sit bones underneath you. Lengthening through the spine. and closing your eyes. Take a deep, full in breath in. Stay for the exhale. We'll spend a few minutes here in a meditation, just focusing on the rhythm of your breath, not forcing anything here. Thoughts will come and thoughts will go. Do not attach yourself to them. Continue to bring yourself back to your breath. And I will gently let you know when our meditation has ended. Gently just beginning to notice Noticing how the mind and body have stilled and settled. And just gently begin to blink the eyes open, keeping a soft gaze. Good. And then on your next inhale, reach the arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your palms to your heart center. Bow your head. May there be peace in your thoughts. May there be peace in your words. May there be peace in your heart. And may you share that with all beings. Thank you so much for joining me with so much gratitude. Namaste. All right. Thank you for joining me this morning for this morning movements and meditation. I hope you got something out of it. Please leave a comment if you did. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you can be the first to know when I upload a new video. So I have lots of ideas. Please reach out to me if you have any questions or need additional help with anything. I'd love to help you. Okay, that's it. Go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day.